this is something that happened during the state of play, but didn't get a lot of traction until this morning. So PlayStation has formed the PlayStation PC label now. Like if you were to buy PlayStation games on Steam, you used to say PlayStation Mobile, right? But that's not really accurate. So now it's called PlayStation PC. So not surprising, they're making a bigger push to have their games on PC, which we all think is a very good idea because games like Horizon and Uncharted and God of War specifically, they've had their runs. Why not? Why not put them on PC? But then, of course, we also had Days Gone and Death Stranding, which are more contemporary games. They come out on PC too. Why not? I don't see the issue there. So I think despite the fact that some of these guys were making some Twitter spaces, man, they were not happy. Not happy about it,
Come on, guys.
It's crazy. Armando, what's your thoughts, bro, on, PlayStation games on PC?
I can't wait. I can't wait till they're on PC. I can't wait till they're day one. I can't wait.
Oh,
I'm a bold believer. I can't wait till they're part of a subscription service that I can just pay a nominal monthly fee, like I do almost everything else I consume. I don't know. It's inevitable, like you said. Like once God of War was on there, come on, like that's about it. But I don't know. I'm just interested about when day and date is gonna happen. I think it's more of a when, not as much of an if. Because I think I don't know. I personally think that Game Pass is creating a compelling offering with not just Game Pass, but like the ecosystem that creates. Because like cool, like these PlayStation games are on PC, but I also have to pay for them separately, and like I have to play this game all over again. Like if I'm not mistaken, I can't carry over my God of War or my Horizon or my Death Stranding over there and back and forth.
yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
play
PS Now is on there on the PC.
Yeah, it's
So you
available
could
now.
play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to do it
And-
that way,
you gotta stream all those games, and then
Yeah, you got to stream.
Yeah.
By the way, real quick, we got to give a shout out to Alyssa, who's following us Throwdown. So thank you for that.
Shout out.
Your cohort there,
it's a
but
co-host,
yeah, but no, but that's a good point. Here's the thing: I don't see Sony doing that anytime soon, though, because I mean, things could change, obviously, but they flat out said we do not want to devalue our games by putting them on PC day and date. So I think they're going to stick with the more traditional Japanese route of like. And here's the thing: with PlayStation, it's a little bit different, right? Xbox, or Microsoft specifically. Xbox is just a side hustle for them. They don't need to sell consoles to be successful. Sony, if they don't sell consoles, they're done. I'm talking about the whole brand. The thing that makes them the most money, it ain't Sony Pictures, it ain't Sony Music, it is PlayStation. So I don't see them doing that anytime soon. They still need to get consoles out there. Physical games, not so much, as we're going to talk about a little bit, probably on Sunday. 70% of the games are actually digital sales now. But yeah. Pretty crazy, right? But so I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think you will see more PlayStation games, specifically PlayStation 4 games coming. PlayStation 3 games are gonna be a little bit tougher because of the cell processor or whatever. It'll be very difficult. But I think it's a good move. But just to your point, I got a little bit distracted there. The one thing that annoys me about, like, I haven't done it yet, but like potentially playing PlayStation games on PC, I want my trophies to cross over, man. I would love that so much, because then it would give me, because the thing is, like, even now it's like
they have
reason,
trophies. All the trophies on the PC version.
like if you get Steam version, you get the Steam achievements or whatever.
Oh, so
but it's
you're
like,
not, but it's
it's like it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, I love when I play an Xbox game on PC, I'm still getting my Chivos. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. So the fact that I'm like I want to play God of War right on PC, but it's like I'm not gonna get or trophies. What's the point of this?
That's what I'm talking about as far as like this ecosystem that like Game Pass created. Like I was feeling it a little bit, but when they dropped Hades in August, that kind of like changed the way I looked at it. I was playing Hades on my PC, enjoying it, and one night I was like, you know what? Kind of just want to go play on my Xbox in the living room. Got up, turned on my Xbox. 2 minutes later, I was playing the same save file that I was just playing on my PC from my living room, and that's
isn't that beautiful,
convenience.
Man? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, man.
I then decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed. I grabbed my phone, I grabbed my backbone, and I was playing Hades from my phone, the same save file. And I just think that that's like eventually, like that is going to be hard to compete with, especially because people are just like, oh, well, Xbox had to make Game Pass because they don't got games. Well, they got games now, and I don't know. I've had a good time with
that's it.
Game Pass.
No, that's the way it should be, bro.
That's exactly what Uncle Phil is going for.
Yeah.
It's that whole experience. Play it, same file everywhere you go on any platform.
And you create new standards. You know, like before crossplay, we saw crossplay in a game, and we was like, oh wow, that's really cool that they're doing that. Now, if I see a game without crossplay, I'm not buying that. It's a waste. That's a waste of my time. Like now, for me, that's a standard now. Like the year's 2022. I think it's been long enough where you should be making these games. Like I can play with my Xbox friends, my PlayStation friends, my PC friends. It's too convenient to not, have. I think that's going to become a compelling thing, and I just think there's too much money to be made over there on PC. You know, I don't think.
First time it's
No, go Adam.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think the first time as a group that we played crossplay was for the Back 4 Blood, Tony.
Yeah, it was great. I was on PC. They were on PS5. It was great,
and we did the code, and it worked. So
by the way, I'm getting a call.
Are you getting a call?
All right, go. The bat phone.
Hey, Tony, did I hear that? You made more money from PC? does that sound awfully familiar?
Yeah. Shout out to Brian all the way over there in England.
Oh, yeah, old England.
Hey, question for our guest. How do you feel about the Steam Deck and how it might fit into this whole
oh my God. That's a conversation I got into the other day on Twitter. I think the Steam Deck is gonna... Because, all right, so for me, handhelds competing with like Nintendo, the problem has never been the hardware. If anything, the hardware on like Nintendo's competitors for handhelds, it's always been better. PSP was ahead of its time. PS Vita had an OLED screen in 2011, and Bluetooth that worked. And so like the hardware was never the thing. It's always the library. And so it's like, cool, like none of these platforms were widely accepted as having a better library than Nintendo as far as like a handheld go. When the PSP was out, you couldn't play straight up PS2 games on it or PS3 games on it. PS Vita wasn't playing straight up PS4 games on it. You were playing whatever games were made for that handheld. And I think the Steam Deck coming in presents like an interesting problem for Nintendo where now someone's coming in with an already established library. And in my opinion, it's better than theirs.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can play Red Dead 2 there. You can play Sekiro there. You can play Grand Theft Auto 5 there.
You can
You can play God of War there.
You know.
Yeah, and that goes to something that I like recommented Tony's tweet with earlier, but get into that. But so I think that just presents like an interesting. I think they just posted a video earlier today playing Street Fighter 5.
Yes, dude.
You know, and it's just like somebody said I would say, how do you compete with that? And somebody's like, well, Nintendo still has Nintendo games. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. They can sell Nintendo games. But then there's like a lane where like a bunch of people are going to say, I'm never buying third-party games on Nintendo's platform again because I reason to. And then the convenience thing comes in again where you can play those games on your Steam Deck. You can dock it on your TV and you can play those games on your PC. And again, I think that's hard to contend with. That convenience. Like, everybody loves convenience. It's why we pay for cabs. It's why we pay for delivery. It's why we pay to get things faster. We love convenience. There's value in that. And I don't know. Good luck, you know?
Just imagine playing Street Fighter 5 or just playing Grand Theft Auto 4 and just having people take a look. That's a system seller right there. Just the fact that you could play those games.
Yeah.
It's like, what? It's playing there? You're not off the clock? No, it's on this device. Like, all right, where do I go to pick one of these up?
Yeah. And that thing starts shipping in like a month and a half.
That's what
Yeah.
they say.
Who's quarter
That's
one,
what they
man?
say. That's what they say.
Where's the quarter one gang, man?
Yeah, they're shipping it. They're gonna ship it in a month and a half to like the 5 people that have Q4 2021.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to run like G4. I don't have this in the docket, but like G4 is now on this because obviously there's going to be hardware limitations.
Well, the browser.
But if you could stream this shit, my god!
It's all about supporting that browser, the Steam OS browser.
Yeah, Brett, what's up, bro?
Yeah, and they at least through the browser, you can have Game Pass and xCloud.
Yeah, that's right. And PS Now, you know.
PS Now.
Well, if PS Now support that browser, we know that the browser is supported by Uncle Phil because he said he was playing it. He said he used it for Game Pass. So if Sony wants to be pricks, they could block that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could, and
Man, hold on, I'm fucked up right now, bro, because I
Yeah.
didn't think about the fact that I can have GeForce Now on this shit, you know.
yeah,
And because now they have like the whole 3080,
3080,
yeah,
yeah.
80 joint. Yeah.
3080.
oh, that's gonna be so good.
But
you know?
they have the problem where, remember, that was the whole thing when we first started covering it. It was awesome. They had they had Blizzard, they had Capcom, and then all of a sudden, all these publishers are pulling their games. So a lot of games don't play on there.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
not on there.
yeah, on GeForce Now,
the
yeah,
GeForce Now. That's what sucks.
yeah, but it's still awesome though, man.
The Ubisoft games today, you can rock the Division. I know.
Yeah, of course, Adam.
But I be like, oh man, that's a day one. I can't wait. I'm gonna stream that shit. Division, I don't care anyway, off the freaking SSD, off the cloud, off of my freaking microwave. I don't give a shit. As long as I can get the Division to work on there. I tear that into my Rockstar table tennis, which I'm gonna have to install Dolphin and do all this other shit emulation because they never released a PC version. But those are the two games I'm hyped for. That's the sad thing. That's the two games I'm hyped for, and I already own them on other platforms. But I don't give a shit. Like our guest said, it's all about on the mobility factor, on the go, and that's what I want to do. Play those shits on the go in my hand.
Bet you wish you could take that save file from that other platform and play
I'll figure it
on
out.
this new-
I'll figure it out.
There you go, man. All
By the way,
right,
you
yeah, what's up, bro?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, real quick, you mentioned about the whole getting to play God of War and using your saves on PC, bro. That ain't, you can barely do PS4 to PS5 right now. So I could, you know how Sony. I doubt they'll be able to do that PS5 or PS4 PC.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen soon. But Xbox figured it out.
Well, Xbox, they're
always do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to these kinds of things, Xbox is in light years ahead of PlayStation
and everybody else. Yeah, 100%.
You remember when Xbox One came out, and then we got Major Nelson, all of them were like, "Oh, what about the 360 games?" Oh, it's something with the hardware. We're so advanced, we just can't do it. A few months later, surprise! Guess what we got? Oh, it's like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, the thing is, because even all the way back to the Xbox, it's always been stuff produced by Microsoft, right? So it's all going to play nicely. PlayStation, every system was something different. Like the PS4 and PS5 are finally the first two PlayStation systems that still have x86, right? Before that, it was other shit, So, but even with the x86 systems, you still have these compatibility issues, Like I'll play Ghost of Tsushima, my save is fine, no problem. Death Stranding, I got to go through hoops, So it's like, come on,
That's
guys,
horrible.
what are we doing here,
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. So, but no, you're right about this. Is the future. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure because Sony they like to catch up. So they'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Nintendo ain't doing that shit though.
And they still the market leaders.
Yeah.
So
they have no
don't
reason to do it.
rush
Yeah,
to do anything. Yeah, and they've been laid back. That's why I'm so happy that Xbox is pushing the button now. Doing a little better, forcing them to say, oh shoot, we might have to actually work now.
Yeah.
Competition is
No, you're
good.
right. This is why we like competition.